I always thought working the night shift would be the scariest part of my life as a hospital security guard, but that was before last Tuesday. It started around 2 a.m. when I was patrolling the dimly lit corridors of the pediatric wing. My walkie-talkie crackled to life, but instead of the usual static or dispatch alerts, I heard a soft, melodic lullaby. The tune was eerily familiar, yet strangely out of place. I checked the devices on my belt, confused. Why would a baby monitor broadcast here? More unsettling was the realization that the pediatric wing had been closed for renovations for months. Curiosity and a sense of duty led me to investigate. I followed the haunting melody down the corridor, each step echoing in the empty halls. My flashlight flickered slightly as I approached an old storage room where the sound was loudest. The door creaked open to reveal stacks of forgotten equipment and furniture, and in the corner, an ancient baby monitor sat glowing faintly. I picked it up, expecting to find some logical explanation, perhaps a forgotten device left on by mistake. Instead, the lullaby continued, and I noticed a layer of dust so thick that no one had touched it in years. As I leaned closer, trying to make sense of the bizarre situation, the lullaby abruptly stopped. Silence hung heavily in the air, broken only by the distant hum of the hospital's ventilation system. Suddenly, a soft giggle echoed through the room, and I felt a chill race down my spine. It wasn't a happy sound, it was distorted, like a recording played backward. I turned to leave, but the door slammed shut with a force that shook the walls, plunging me into darkness. My flashlight flickered out completely, leaving me in a pitch-black room with only the ghostly giggles for company. Heart pounding, I fumbled in the dark, desperately trying to open the door. Just as panic threatened to overtake me, the lullaby resumed, now playing in reverse. It was then I realized this wasn't just an old monitor. It was a relic of something sinister. The room seemed to close in around me, and I could feel a cold presence inching closer. Suddenly, the door swung open and I stumbled out into the hallway, gasping for air. The lullaby faded into the distance, and I knew one thing for certain: I was never alone on my night shifts. Something or someone was watching.